like to greet our guests, our chief guest, Mr. Ravish Ranjan sir, and our resource person, Mr. Rajeev Raj sir. Now, let me introduce myself. I am Himanshu Katyan, a member of the Lawbro team, and in today's session, I will be the host of the current session. Now, let me introduce about Lawbro. Lawbro is a legal tech startup dedicated to making law simple, accessible, and actionable. Registered under UTYAM, we are building a dynamically digital platform that connects law students, advocates, educators, and legal content creators. At Lawbro, we offer online legal internships with expert mentorship, legal drafting and aid services, research and article publication support. We also offer legal content creation and monetization, and you can also get workshops, webinars, and regular professional networkings at Lawbro. At Lawbro, we believe in bridging the gap between legal education and real world practices, where you are the student seeking growth, an advocate ready to mentor, or a legal creator with a message. Lawbro is where legal journey accelerates. Webinar, you will get a certificate, and also you will get an in-depth analysis, and a question answer session will also be dealt at the last hour of this webinar, where you can ask the questions with our mentors and our esteemed chief guest and resource person. Now, let me introduce our guests. Our chief guest is Mr. Ravish Ranjan sir, legal advisor of Excise Department, Government of Bihar. I would like to hand over the mic to Mr. Ravish Ranjan sir. Sir.
I'm audible. Good evening to all the legal professionals and law students present here. And a special thanks to Lawbro for giving me the opportunity to share my law journey and limited knowledge about legal research in front of you all. So let's start. First of all, I will give my introduction. Myself, myself, Ravish Ranjan. Currently, I am working as a legal consultant at Prohibition, Excise and Registration Department of Government of Bihar. I have completed my BLLB from Central University of South Bihar and LLM from Chanakya National Law University. Before that, I was preparing for CLAT exam in year 2016-17 from Career Launcher, Patna. I was very average student in school days. I done my 12th from science stream, and honestly speaking, I have no interest in science at all. At that time, my father encouraged me to prepare for law interest test because he was also an criminal advocate in Honorable High Court adjudicator at Patna. Then I have developed interest in law and cracked CUT exam in year 2017. At that point of time, it was known as CUSET. First and second semester of my law school was best time of my life. No maturity, no seriousness, nothing. In year 2022, I got admission in Chanakya National Law University for postgraduate program. So first I will discuss the concept of research first. Research is composed of two words, re and search, which means to search again or to search new thing. Research is a process of systematic inquiry that needs collection of data. Research aptitude is also a subject in UGC NET exams. So who are preparing for assistant professor, it is a very important part of paper 1 in UGC NET. So you have to focus on that. Redmond and Mary defines research as a systematic effort to gain new knowledge. According to Webster, research is a studious inquiry or examination, critical and exhaustive investigation of experimentation, having its aim for discovery of new facts and their correct interpretation.
My name is Rajeev Raj. I am pursuing PhD from Central University of South Bihar. I am qualifying NET JRF, and I did LLB from Central University of South Bihar, and I did my LLM from Central University of Punjab. Firstly, choose a specific legal topic. Anybody want to write an article, firstly he should decide a specific topic. Pick a topic, and the topic, is it relevant, current, or not overdone, or the topic has been the legal problem gap. It means the what is gap in the current scenario, and what is the burning topic. Subject law of tort is not enacted by the any legislature or the parliament. This subject or this concept, we can say that emerging on totally on the legal research. Administrative law also emerge from the legal research methodology. Doctrinal research is mainly based on the secondary data, which the information and the knowledge are available in the textbook, general, online website. So we can read and summarize all that information which has been previously available on that area or on that parts, and analyze and find the gap, and working on that gap to find or to try to solve that problem. In abstract, summarize your research question, methodology, key finding, and conclusion. This is the mainly um, 3 4 basic word that should be basic word, not basic theme, that should be used in the abstract. First one is research question. What is your research question? Methodology, which type of methodology do have used while during the research, empirical research or doctrinal research? And key finding, what if you have find some gap, then you do research and write article. Then what is your finding that concluded that portion in your abstract portion, and conclusion must be include. And the third one is introduction. Firstly title, abstract, then we come on the introduction. Introduction include the set the context, define the problem, state your thesis or the research question, briefly outline the article structure. And that another step is the literature review. Literature review while writing your article is very important, because research is based on the what you find the gap, and how you find the gap. Find the gap means what is lacuna, what is deficiency in that particular area and particular concept. And how can you find it? You find it from the literature review. That means when you select the title of your article, you read maximum 30, 40, 50 articles and books regarding that topic. When you read that, then you know the what is the gap in this on this topic. So the literature review is very important. Critic view is used in that literature review. What should be and what not should be, that's both are mentioned in this literature review. And then after literature review, the methodology, we use the either empirical or either doctrinal. Empirical research is mainly based on the your experience. You do the research through your own experience, to on observation. Empirical research mainly based on the observation and the experiment of the researcher. If anyone or any researchers want to do research in any field, then firstly he make a hypothesis. Hypothesis means he presume that is that it is this type of things. And it may be in the last of the research, or if he concluded the research, he presumed the hypothesis, it may be true. that he is previously presumed. This is my hypothesis, and he presumed this is this. And in lastly, when he conclude the research, it may be it is not necessary that the presumption of that hypothesis is true. And then after the main body, in while writing the article, uh, then after the case law analysis, if applicable, discuss the key precedent, compare conflicting judgment, highlighting judicial trend. And lastly, you will conclude your article. Conclusion has mentioned in last. And then after the reference and bibliography is very important while writing your articles. Must we use the proper formatting, just like ILI, which type of footnoting or which type of reference are used, which is mentioned in the bibliography. Ethical consideration in research are set of norms that make the research work more authentic, more reliable. Plagiarism means you copy the information in your work from the other work. That is plagiarism.
Kindly say if you have any questions to our either to our chief guest, Mr. Ravish Ranjan sir, or to our resource person, Mr. Rajeev Raj sir.
Yeah, legal research and article, I think they are very much connected with each other in the sense that one is primarily shot down because if the other is not there, right? Any article done without any research will surely not work with the audience, and research needs to be published. But whereas many good researches have been done in the field of law, not all of them find their voice equally amongst the public, right? So um, what is what is the technology that can assist in improving the outreach of legal research, and how do we quantify legal research also, like without putting it out into the public? How can we say that a research done is better or still needs more work? How do we quantify research? I think that would be the gist of my question here. Yeah.
So now going towards completion of today's workshop, I want to thank you all for attending today's workshop. This was a wonderful session. This was the first workshop by our team Lawbro. Now, first and foremost, I would like to express our deepest gratitude to our resource person, Mr. Rajeev Raj, a JRF qualified research scholar at the Central University of South Bihar. So, your session was a perfect blend of academic depth and practical clarity. In the current session, you told us about different types of research, the doctrinal and methodological approaches. You also enlightened us about the terms, what are the ethics during a research, and what a person should do and not to do. And also, you talked about how a person can get uh, better clarity towards writing articles and publishing it on different journals in different sites as well. Now, our sincere thanks also goes to our chief guest, Mr. Rajeev Ranjan sir, the legal advisor of Excise Department, Government of Bihar. So, your words of encouragement and insights on the practical relevance of legal research in policy making and administration added immense value to this program. Your presence today elevated the significance of this webinar and motivated all participants to see legal research beyond academic boundaries. I would like to express my gratitude again and again to both of our persons, Mr. Rajeev Raj sir and Mr. Ravish Ranjan sir, for giving their valuable time in today's session. I would also like to thank all participants, students, professionals, and research enthusiasts who joined us today from the different corners of our country. Our active engagement and keen interest truly made this webinar a success. This was the first webinar by our Lawbro team, and a special thanks to the organizing team of Lawbro who worked tirelessly behind the scenes to make this event seamless and impactful. Once again, thank you all and everyone for the valuable presence, and let us forward carry the today's learnings and strive to contribute meaningfully to the world of legal research. Thank you again and again to all the persons who were present today. So, with this, I would like to conclude today's workshop. Jai Hind, Dhanyavad.